99.5 WKDQ. It is the afternoon show here on a Friday. Eric Cornish with you. Got a busy weekend, but I'm very excited because we've got 2 free concerts coming this weekend with Kretchmar Meats and IGA. We're going to be in Jasper. We're going to be in Evansville, and we're going to have Miss Ruthie Collins there. How you doing, Ruthie?
I'm so good. How are you?
Great. I'm so excited to see you again. I guess last time we saw each other was in Memphis, and just kind of hanging out, having a good time, doing a little karaoke.
I think there was some embarrassing moments of me trying to do TLC Waterfalls with a bunch of male country singers.
Yeah, Jackie Lee and Chase Bryan. I'll call them out. I've actually still got the video, and I'm keeping it in my possession in case one of y'all gets out of line.
You're gonna have some pretty embarrassing material with that. I remember I tried to do the rap, and then it wasn't just like karaoke.
It wasn't there. It just didn't show up.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's and I'm sure you would have done great on the rap. But I'm
an excellent rapper, Eric.
We won't be singing TLC this weekend. You'll be singing some of your own music, which, anytime your name comes up, the word that comes out is vintage. So tell us about Ruthie Collins' music and how vintage fits into that.
Well, I grew up on a little farm up in western New York, a little town called Fredonia, and my family's lived there for over 100 years. So, like, my great-grandma, my grandma, my mom, and I all grew up there. So those women, I really think, instilled this love of history and all things vintage into me, and I just love keeping those touches around me, in life, in my home, and especially in my music. So I'm a big fan of bluegrass and old school country, and I like to keep those really organic instruments, the main focus of my music. But I did grow up listening to 90s country and top 40 pop, so a lot of those influences kind of come in through the melodies, but I like to keep the root of the music very vintage. But I am pretty obsessed with all vintage stuff. I drive a vintage Jeep, and we've got that vintage Airstream that you got to hang out in at Dudes. So I try to just kind of keep that vintage thing all around me at all times.
So
my dogs are vintage. I'm just kidding. Only one of them is. She's just nice. She probably wouldn't appreciate that.
So tell me about Amelia Airstream. It's your trademark now.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I had this idea to take an old camper and turn it into a performance lounge. So we were looking all over at all these vintage campers, and originally I wasn't even looking at Airstreams because they're more expensive, and I just was like, oh, it's like trying on the wedding dress you can't afford. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I stepped into one, and then it was over, and I was like, oh, it has to be an Airstream. So we took this 1975 Argosy Airstream, and we turned it into what I call a vintage chic performance lounge. So we've got a stage up front, and we've got a church pew on one side and old theater seats on the other side and a bar in the back. And we actually play shows in the thing. And we can play shows, we probably fit up to, we've squeezed like 25 people in there at one time. It's 26 feet long, so it's pretty big. But we can play, shows outside the Airstream, for hundreds with a PA. So it just turned out really cool. And my label got so excited about the idea that we ended up filming a 6-episode miniseries based on the whole renovation, which is called Ready to Roll. And we are in talks with some partners right now, so I will keep you guys posted on where you can see that on your TV soon.
Very, very cool. And I'm looking forward to this weekend because, it's not very often that you get out and just hear some free music and be introduced to a new artist like you. So, and that all comes through your partnership with Kretchmar. So tell me about the shows that you'll be doing in Jasper and in Evansville this Saturday and Sunday.
Sure. Well, I'm so excited. I partnered recently with Kretchmar as one of their next future legends of country, along with 2 other amazing female artists. So we're doing events just like these all throughout the coming year, and then a big event at CMA Fest. So we're just going to be doing some shows at the IGAs, and we're just going to be hanging out and giving out hugs and playing music and saying hi to everybody and meeting everybody. And it's been really fun so far, so it's going to be a great weekend.
Well, sounds like a good time, and I definitely encourage everybody to come out. I'm going to be broadcasting live in Jasper at the Beeler's IGA from noon until 2. That's Jasper time, so remember that's Eastern time if you are coming from this area and going to Jasper. And the Jasper folks, if you're coming this way, noon to 2 Evansville time on Sunday, we're going to be at the IGA on North 1st Avenue, and, of course, Ruthie Collins will be there playing both days absolutely free with with Kretchmar Meats. So very excited to have you, Ruthie. Very excited to see you again. And
I know. I can't wait to hang out.
yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. So everybody come out and see Ruthie. And Ruthie, we're going to play your current single, which we have now added into rotation, Dirt Road Saturday night. So here we go.
And for all of your listeners, Kretchmar is actually getting a free download of this single at their Facebook page. So if you like it, you can still get it for free.
Perfect. Well, here you go. This is Ramblin' Man from Ruthie Collins. Come see her this weekend. And Ruthie, I can't wait to see you.
Thanks so much, Eric. Talk to you soon.